All right, hey everyone, we're back, and it is Dorothea's birthday. I don't know much about her, so we're gonna wing it. But I realized I should probably be getting her ranks up because I can't, unlike everybody else, including Bernadetta, I can't just get her ranks back because I never even got her C's. So, is there one that's like good for the voice? Maybe?
Isn't it nice taking a moment to relax? Why, thank you so much. Smells good.
It's been so long since I got a favorite tea. Alright. Shoot, I don't know.
Incredible.
Okay. One of these two? Okay. Shoot, 2 for 2. This, definitely. Sorry.
More nobles than you'd expect make a pilgrimage to Garreg Mach to pray.
Really? Okay, let me think. Sip tea. What? Oh!
Oh, really?
Oh! Okay, that is helpful. Thank you, Constance. Okay, well then, I guess we should find out more.
A happy little moment.
Right,
Everyone here is an heir or an heiress, but not me. I'm just a commoner.
not everyone, but I understand in the Black Eagle house that was the case. Oh, wait.
Has anyone ever told you that you're hard to read?
Talk to your house leader about that one.
Smells good.
And then there was the...
Everyone here is an heir
No.
or an heir.
Not that.
Incredible. Yeah. Incredible. No way. Incredible.
I wonder if this does anything. Alright.
That was a lovely cup of tea. Thank you, Professor. Please call me again.
Well, thank you, Constance, because I would have gotten another error. Okay. So, guess I should start with the pictures first. But before that, there's actually something I wanted to discuss. So, obviously since the paralogs have shown... Where's the deuce? The heck? Oh, I guess it's showing what I did. Well, since the paralogs have shown up, I wanted to make sure I had enough time to do all of them because, like I told you all, I still plan to do Mary Ann's, for example. The appeal of Maddening mode is, trying those maps that I got through before, and seeing how they are on a harder difficulty. And there's absolutely no reason why I wouldn't do the Golden Deer maps like that. So, that means that I would want to make sure I have time to do those and the Blue Lions and possibly, we'll call them the others, right? Because Shamir, Eloise got one. Catherine actually went back and, well, I'll get to that. But Cyril and Hilda, Handman and Manuela, Sedith and Flame. But here's the deal, right? When I went back, I noticed stuff like Ash and Catherine had a paralog. I got curious because I wanted to predict which one of the Blue Lions even had one to begin with. I believe Annette had one. I think I may have seen it, but I know she's got an axe. I'm not sure about Mercedes, so what I did is try to see if I could predict which of the students of the Blue Lions would have a paralog because, as you know, Lysithea, even having 2 crests, she doesn't have one. And that's because her crest is shared with Lawrence and Catherine. So, I was trying to go through the Blue Lions and predict that, and I was like, well, okay, if Lysithea has 2 and yet she didn't have a paralog, and I'm also thinking it's partly because Lysithea is, she can fit in all 3 routes. I think she's one of the few units, if maybe the only one, and I'm mainly saying that because of her support with Edelgard, yes. But that's a significant support that literally no one else from another house has. So, in fact, the only other supports Edelgard has are Hanneman, Manuela, and Constance, for obvious reasons. So, that's a big deal. But the point is that I was using her as a frame of reference. Lawrence has a paralog, and Catherine, through Ash, also has one, but Lysithea does not. So I was thinking each one of the 10 elites would probably have a paralog. So I wanted to try and see if I could identify who had the unique crests, right? But here's the thing. Marianne. As usual, back when I first did Marianne's paralog, it opened my eyes at that there were difference between the 10 elites and the saints. I don't remember which crest Marianne has, but I know that it was significant, and so I was thinking, was Marianne's crest part of the 10 elites, or was it not? Which leads me to this side of the map. Been leading up to something. I made a discovery. I'm going to point out something to those of you who don't have the game and who have not even seen or played the Black Eagles. Check this out. If you watched the DLC, the run through the DLC, I found out in that Linhardt has Flame's crest. And I already know Edelgard has Rhea's crest. Up until this point, I assumed the 10 elites were in the Black Eagle house. However, I looked at Ferdinand's crest. And I was like, wait, have I seen that before? I have. It's Seth's crest. Now, I'm going to let those of you who don't know the game take the opportunity to pause if you want to come to a deduction on where I might be going with this. And if you want another connection, Hanneman shares one with Bernadetta. And in fact, if you look at the other members, the only other person who had one to begin with was Bernadetta, unless Hubert has one. So there are 4 saints, right? Saint Thesleen, Saint Keyhole, which we have gotten accounted for right here. And then there's, of course, Saint Saros, who doesn't count, but, I think it's a good, safe bet to say that Bernadetta also has one of the saints, which could also leave Hubert to have one as well. So I'm going to give you guys time to pause, all right? Now then, my findings. The whole point is we're dealing with Flame right now, and why did the Death Knight target Flame? Originally, I said when we first did that it was to get Monica in the building. But upon looking at this, I was like, wait a minute. So the Saints have descendants. Particularly, Linhardt and Ferdinand are the weird ones because we know Flame is Seth's daughter. So, yet Flame has her own unique crest. If they were simply descendants of Keyhole and Thesleen, then how could they have the similar crests, but Flame has a different crest than her father? And I'm assuming Rhea, being Sothis' not assuming, I know. Rhea has a different crest than Sothis, right? And they're all major crests too. So my guess is that especially knowing how Seth is and how protective he is of Flame, and how eager Flame seems to be to meet the males of the different party. It's possible it's not what I was thinking, in that they simply shared their blood willingly, probably, with a certain individual, and then started a clan. Like Rhea, for example. Like, I mean, heck, Edelgard. I mean, not that it means anything. I mean, it's been a long time since the first person with the crest of Saros, I'm sure, but they don't have green hair. Again, doesn't really mean anything, but it might just been like a blood transfusion or something like that. All that to say, even if it's not a blood transfusion, it seems like they have some method of bestowing their crests onto other individuals. Because otherwise I can't see how, I mean, yeah, Linhardt has green hair, but still, I can't see how Ferdinand and Linhardt's crest could exist when Seth's legitimate daughter has a different crest than his. It's like, if you have the same crest, it's destined to be a weaker version than the original. But if you're a genuine Dragonborn, then you'll have your own crest because you're just that powerful. All that to say that it's possible they did try to kidnap Flame because they had a method of giving her crest to other individuals. And I don't know what Monica's original crest was. So it is possible, like Happy, who happens to have a main crest, by the way, you know, despite they, like, as far as I'm concerned, the 4 Ashen Wolves, their descendants are pretty much saints in my eyes. Or at least the same, you know, same class. Yet they have main crests. And we know Happy was captured. And, you know, her crest is a very good reason of why that could be the case. Especially if I take in the theory, or I'm not sure if it's a theory or not. Actually, it might have been a spoiler now that I'm thinking about it. If Happy's crest is involved with what I think it is, then it is quite likely that those who slither in the dark wanted Flame for Flame. Because they have a method of either A, bestowing her crest to other people, or B, maybe even making another relic. Because, I mean, Flame would count, right? Like, they could kill her and make her into maybe a very powerful staff like the one Lawrence has. Where is he? Well, yeah. As dark as that seems, maybe that wasn't their plan A, but their plan B. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just, I wanted to get that theory out there because once I realized, like, and that's another thing. So how many, if Bernadetta does have a crest of the 10 elites and Hubert doesn't, that definitely means that there is one crest unaccounted for. In fact, you know, should we confirm that? Yeah. Here's hoping these supports will have the crest listed. No, they don't. I have no way of knowing. Well, at the very least, I think it's pretty safe to assume that Monica did have a crest. So, yeah. Maybe it's not meant to be. I'll figure it out when we get back there. I'm pretty sure they spoke. Somebody in particular spoke about Monica and why they might have wanted her. So, with that said, we have some supports to get to, and I have some pictures. Alright, so first off, Ingrid reached level 12. Dedue's new battalion leveled up to 2. Marianne, wait, no. I leveled up to 14 because I was using the trick I had of the healer. You know, I was assisting Marianne in this mission, and by healing, she leveled me up to 14. Baltus leveled up to 12. Yuri to 13. Marianne to 18. And she got her authority up to D+. Baltus reached level 13. Marianne got B+ in Faith. Baltus mastered his skills for a month, got Magic 2 and Drawback, which, by the way, I reclassed, I think, everyone to a monk, all the Ashen Wolves, I mean. And also Marianne, which explains, her current attire. You can't tell for the Ashen Wolves because I have them, they're that look for them right now. Right, this is the enemy I was talking about. Renewal. Unit recovers up to 20% of max HP at the start of every turn. And as you can see, they can't attack. So I can just use them for target practice. And look at that. Can we go back? Yeah. Let's watch that again. You see this? Look at my sword rank. As Marianne grows, my sword rank and my level go up. So I was training my sword rank and I was training Marianne's abilities, and as you can see, he gains his HP back. And I was also training the Ashen Wolves on the other side, getting their ranks up. This is the power of my new strat. One day I think I'm gonna stream it when I'm doing this, just to show you all. And of course, Yuri, as you could see, he was about to master his skill for Monk. Constance. Why am I showing you this? Oh, because remember I told you I was gonna put Constance through the ringer? You can't see it now, but I did. But I was training her sword rank and Marianne's and my own. As you can see, I'm about to. I didn't like that Felix had a higher sword rank than me, so I fixed that, and I got my sword rank up to B when it was at. I think it just reached C+. So I can even train my own stats. I don't have to go and speak to the others, although I might as well if I had the time, but I can use that time for other things. Everything, all skills, I can train them on the battlefield, And Constance leveled up to 13, mastered her skills for Monk. Oh, and yeah, her quote, even if she's in the daytime. Marianne even said, hey, let me get it some too, and got her C+ up for her sword. And regained Soul Blade, because as you know, she does have a legendary blade. I reached level 15. Happy mastered her skills for Monk. Sylvain reached level 13. And we moved on to the second map. Why'd I show this? Oh, to also show Constance getting her magic up. But she's only getting her faith up, I believe. She doesn't have. Does she have Nosferatu? No, I think she just has heal. So I can show you, I equip heal, and I can also target. Even if they just have heal, I can get their faith up. Or her sword rank if I chose to. Yeah, I was experimenting with this. I was like, whatever I have equipped, that's what levels up when they are supporting a unit. Whatever I have Constance equip, either heal or a sword, she can get that rank up. So again, I can target whatever skill I want. And the healers, because they can heal for such a large amount, and theoretically do it for a long time, because if I keep getting unit hit, then they can heal that damage, and the cycle continues even if we have one enemy left. It gets pretty OP. So to do, got his battalion level up to level 3. Felix level 13. Lysithia level 17. And we need that magic. We need that magic. Lysithia, authority for up to B+. She can almost use the A rank battalions again. And if that's the case, I think, how did her authority get so high this time? Like I don't even have the double experience items. Like just imagine that. They can be getting so much stronger if I had those. Mercedes reached level 20. How about that? How about that? Annette got her battalion up to level 2. Dedu battalion level up to level 4. Ingrid now has C in flight. Dedu level 13. Honestly, could be a little better. Mercedes level A in faith. And she has regained Fortify. I say regained because she got that in the Golden Deer route. I wanted to know what her max magic was, but yeah. Lysithia, level 18. Look at that beautiful level up. Annette, battalion level 3. Ingrid mastered skills for Pegasus Knight and regained Triangle Attack, which I have an idea on what I might want to do with that. Depending on a few factors, or if I want to try it. I want to try it definitely before this route is over, because I don't think it makes sense in another route. Though Claude's would have been the best if Claude was flight, or well, Claude had his flying class, Ingrid had hers, and then Hilda could have also made a good flying class. But anyways, she got Darting Blow. That's another great one. Annette level 18. Dedu master skills for Armored Knight, got Armored Blow, which honestly isn't as great, but we'll take it. Because I'd rather him tank stuff, and if you're taking things, Armored Blow doesn't do much, because what you want to do is Armored Blow goes into effect when you're attacking a unit. So, Mercedes, no wait, that's Constance, magic D+, and she got Nosferatu. Yeah, so she didn't have Nosferatu then. I just started at heal. She just got Nosferatu. And Dedu, battalion level 5. Annette, battalion level 4. Constance, level 14. Mercedes, level 21. And I decided to keep it because she's already got her magic dexterity and resistance. That's pretty much what I want from her, Does she have a relic? She should, right? Either way, I doubt it's a sword. Felix mastered skills for Mercenary, got Vantage. Ingrid, level 13, would love some strength. Ash mastered skills for Archer, hit plus 20. And I wanted to, did I do this? I want to make Dimitri another Lord. But first off, Mercedes. Let's see, Swordmaster. After I just played Breath of the Wild, and I think the models look better here, which makes sense. It came out much later. I'm just now really. Anyways, Assassin. Okay, and this is Kranya's class. Fortress Knight. Huh? That actually. It looks like it could fit her, honestly. Even though that's the first thing from her. Not so much a paladin, or a wyvern rider. Not so much a warrior. Not really. She can use a bow. I guess, yeah, she could kind of pull it off. But not a warlock. And actually, she needs A for this. So yeah. Bishop. She'll be a bishop. She is getting OP.
I'm so glad I passed.
And now, how many times can she heal? 20 heal, 10. I think that was what it was before, right? Was that what it was always? No, because is anybody else? Yeah, Marianne. Where's Marianne at? So Marianne can currently, yeah, she can heal 20, but only 5 physic. Whereas Mercedes can use 10. Huh. Wonder what the white magic uses times 2. Huh. Not really sure what's going on here, but I guess only heal gets doubled. Either way, Mercedes can heal a lot more than she could. Next, Dimitri. I want him to have this class for the upcoming battle. So what's he need? Intermediate seal. I certainly got the money for that. But first, let me check. Does anybody else need Sylvain? And that might actually be beneficial to change him to another class, or to one of these. It's like maybe a mage. Yeah, I think yeah, I probably want him to certify him for that. What about Annette? Annette shouldn't need Miracle, so I think she'll be good to just move on to the advanced class. Would it be beneficial to make Annette? Let me check something out. Whoa, interesting. Huh. But I was trying to check out the War Cleric. Huh. She needs Brawl? Where's Constance? I can't check because she's currently... But why would I make Constance a War Cleric? But she can Brawl. Thought it was axes. Oh, alright, anyways, getting distracted. Yeah, I think it's just Dimitri and Sylvain. Yeah. Looking good, my man. I love the blue. Love the blue.
Results.
Alright, and I'll do Sylvain. Well, yeah, let's just take care of it real quick. Because I'm not sure if there is a limit on certifications, but might as well take care of this now. Alright.
Huh, okay. No big deal, really.
And I'll reclass him. Do I want to reclass him? Well, I will for now.
Strange, but I like it.
Alright. And now with that said, let's get on with our supports. Wait, I can't do it now? Why not? Phyllis was really ready to talk before. Alright, well, let's just start with the dude then. And Sylvain.
Oh, this is delicious. I can't believe I made it.
Yes, you do have some talent.
What's the matter? Have I got something on my
I
face?
was about to say.
No, Sylvain. Recently I've heard rumors about you.
Oh yeah? Which ones? Is it that I'm terrible to girls? Or the rumor where I bring terrible misfortune to the girls I date? I don't, by the way, in case you're about to ask.
Oh, really?
Oh, I also heard about how I'm total trash and everyone should avoid me. That might be my favorite.
Well, you don't lack for self-awareness.
That's true.
The way I figure it, if I can't be respected, I can at least be well informed.
You are being described as indefensibly worthless.
Yeah?
Indefensibly? That's a bit harsh.
I already knew your reputation concerning women, but these new rumors deprive you of all redemption. I did try to correct them, but I doubt I was believed.
Well, thank you all the same.
Yeah, that's nice of you to do.
Listen, you don't need to worry what people think about me. As you well know, it's not easy to correct misunderstandings or change people's minds.
Well, you could work on that, Sylvain.
And if I'm going to behave so badly, it seems misunderstandings are inevitable.
I could not be silent. You saw me as a person, rather than merely as someone from Dusker.
Yeah, Sylvain, he's got, again, I keep saying it, he's got a good, there's some goodness in him. He just, we gotta bring that out to the surface and not let everybody see what he's portraying, I guess.
I want you to be seen as a person too.
Yeah. Oh, yo, dude, that's a line for him. That's good.
I appreciate that, Dedu. You think the world will ever see us that way?
Maybe.
I can't tell if you're joking or not, but I like it.
No, he's serious. When is the dude joke?
Then we will get along.
I was quick and to the point, but it's a shame. Again, surface. Well, I feel like that's that's a good relationship. May not have to go further and deeper, but that's good. All right, and with that, that's all Sylvain's with the Blue Lions. It'll be interesting to see how these two turn out. Which I could technically work on them now, but I get a feeling I'll get Lawrence soon. Now, Dedu and Ash. Okay.
You don't like to talk much, huh, Dedu?
I am not skilled in conversation.
Yeah, that makes sense considering your history.
Any particular reason?
Reason? I am only here at the monastery because this is where His Highness wishes me to be. Many here are frightened of me, disgusted by me.
Yeah.
I grow weary of it.
That makes sense. A lot of people hate Dusker. They think all kinds of terrible things. Some of them even think you kidnap and eat people.
Now that's ridiculous.
We sound like true monsters.
Why are you smiling? Shouldn't it make you angry?
I suppose.
If those people would just talk to you, I'm sure they'd change their minds.
Maybe it won't be that easy. I mean, even Ingrid, who knows better, it was hard to get to her,
I'll admit that when I first got here, I found you kind of intimidating. I didn't know if it was okay to talk to you. I hesitated. But like I said before, I just wanted to get to know you. And now that I have, I'm not scared at all.
Oh yeah, part of that is the dude, he's a tall and physically fit dude, So I think from that instance, it's kind of intimidating, especially since he is so quiet. But I'm saying, I don't think Ash had any ill intentions, or it was because he was from Dusker. Well, maybe it is slightly because he's from Dusker, but that wasn't the forefront.
I am not very good at interesting conversation.
We can work on that.
Yeah.
Tell me about Dusker. What was your hometown like?
There you go, Ash.
Calm. More forested than Fargus.
Really? That's surprising.
Each town had a specialty. Smithing, fishing.
Really? That makes it even all the harder to imagine them coming together to do an assault on the king.
You would be better off reading about it in a book.
Okay, maybe you're right. But answer me one thing. You're a great cook and you learned at home. Why don't you make more Dusker-style food?
As we have established, people hate Dusker. Food by itself may be harmless, but it is better not to sow seeds of discontent.
I'm with you there.
Ah. But the cuisine of Dusker is delicious. I'd really like to try more of it.
I am pleased to hear you say so.
Oh, you're proud of your home cooking? Literally in this case, your home's cooking. I never even thought about that, Like, to want to be able to cook your people's food, but thinking that others might not enjoy it? Well, probably because I've never tried to cook for other people. Interesting. Marianne has one with Ash. Huh. Well, something tells me we'll be able to work on that. So yeah, who next? Shall we go Ash and Annette, then... Yeah, Ash and Annette have one, Mercedes and Ingrid have one. So yeah.
Okay, now that you know the technique, go ahead and solve this problem.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
See? Isn't it fun to learn?
When you know what you're doing, yeah.
Absolutely. You're great at this, You really seem to have all the answers.
Like, I always felt terrible when people didn't like math, because, it came so easily to me. And you know, it's enjoyable because of that.
I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
That's a good question.
Well, studying was something of a necessity for me.
It would be a bad one for Lysithea. She's like, I just do it. But, I mean, she works hard too, but, you know, things come easier for her. But Annette, she has to work to get to where she is.
What do you mean?
My father was one of the king's knights.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tell us about Gilbert.
One day, he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or my mother.
Which, by the way, I was looking at something I said in a previous convo, or previous support, about Gilbert. May have been last episode. I said that it might have been that he messed up on something involving Dimitri's stepmom, but it could have been that Gilbert messed up with the tragedy of Dusker, which does involve a stepmom, but, you know, more... He forgot to protect the king. Because she said he was one of the king's knights, right? Yeah, so in that case, he probably blames himself for not letting the king know of the tragedy of Dusker or getting him out in time. Because clearly, if he was there, Gilbert is alive. So
I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a father so suddenly? I completely understand.
Yo, we had a mission with this man.
After he left, I thought a lot about where he might have gone. My father was a devout believer, so I was certain he must have come here, to Garreg Mach.
Why could Annette not enact with him in that mission?
Here? Really?
That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy. I needed to come here so I could search for my father. The problem was that I needed money to get in. Lots of it. And I didn't have any at all.
Really? You and Ingrid, because that's surprising. When Ingrid said that she didn't have much money to Annette, I was under the impression that Annette's family was was better off. But that's two noble families that didn't really have that much money.
So I entered the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad first, hoping I could somehow find a path here. I studied tirelessly until I finally earned myself a recommendation.
Daggum, Gilbert, look at what she's had to do. Although that's, you know, admirable, and she's in a much better place. I mean, this is a place for the future nobles. Still, though.
Oh, wow. So for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that.
My respect for Annette just went up.
Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here.
Wow.
I'm studying hard so I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
That's a precious heart. Like, she's doing it for the people she loves.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that.
Indeed.
I'm going to follow your example.
And I guess in that sense, her and Lysithea truly aren't that different, because Lysithea is also working hard for the people she loves. But yeah, no but. Wow, Annette, I never heard that. Yo, Gilbert better have. I feel like that's the reason though. Now that I've said it out loud, that he wanted to protect the king. Because he keeps talking about how he wants to be forgiven. To me, that's the best possible excuse he could have. You know? If he feels that he failed in his duty for such a hard tragedy, like, who wouldn't blame himself for that? So, but until I hear from him, we won't know for sure.
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties ran long, as per usual.
I'm pretty sure she's fine with that.
There's no need to apologize at all.
Yeah.
Please, have a seat.
After all, she's run late plenty of times before.
We've met for tea so many times, but you never seem to get used to it, do you, Ingrid?
This is an interesting view.
Not entirely, no. I'm not accustomed to being treated so delicately.
That's fair.
Anyway, what will we talk about today?
I actually wanted to gripe about something that's been bothering me.
Oh, really?
You? Gripe? Now that's unusual. I'm happy to listen, of course. It's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me.
Thank you. The
Huh?
one thing I really wanted like to talk about is marriage.
Where'd this come from?
Oh?
You know, Mercedes maybe not the best person?
Yes. I received a letter from my adoptive father about marriage discussions with a noble family.
Oh, actually, maybe it is. Who knows?
And will you accept?
That's the problem. No matter what I decide, I'll probably be married off anyway.
You sure?
What I really want to do is help those in need. But I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Interesting that she has an A rank with Sylvain.
Understandably so. Sounds to me like you need a strategy to silence your father.
Will Sylvain renounce his title in the future? Because he also has one with Dorothea, who's not even a noble to begin with.
Sorry? To silence him?
Don't you agree? It seems the best course of action would be to consider severing all ties with the family and running away.
I mean, possibly.
We don't need to go that far.
Ingrid, are you planning that?
I'm sorry. I really just needed to let that out. I don't need you to worry about solving my problems.
Oh, okay. It's just a bit personal for me, actually.
Yeah.
My own father has brought countless marriage proposals to my attention. He always was obsessed with me carrying on the family bloodline. At a very young age, my hand had already been promised to someone in marriage. But Glenn died young.
So, was it the feeling not mutual between you two?
That must have been difficult for you. Would you have married him if he had survived?
That's the question.
That's a good question.
Huh.
It's hard to imagine now.
Okay. Alright, well that brings a better perspective into the situation. I mean, regardless, she still really cared for Glenn.
Although I did admire him quite a lot.
Yeah.
He held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king.
How old was he to have died in the tragedy of Dusker?
Even after all these years, I aspire to be the type of knight that he embodied. But that's just it. I'm not a tool for furthering my family's fortunes. I'm a knight at heart, regardless of what my father desires.
Heck, in the Golden Deer route, I wonder what he would have thought of Ingrid just flat out leaving Foltland entirely.
I see. A very noble cause indeed. How strange that we should be worrying about the same thing.
Even though we are such different people.
It's true. Enjoying a nice chat over tea with you like this makes me realize maybe the paths we walk aren't so different after all. Don't you think?
And you'd be surprised who you have in common with.
I do. These tea parties of ours, they really are something special.
That they are. Ingrid, I would love to get to know you better if that's okay. I want to know about your childhood, your favorite books, the sweets you like, anything at all.
Well, the favorite books, you can write a book on that. And sweets, try meat.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with you anytime. And I want to know you better too, Mercedes.
Yo, if I didn't know better, and I do, I'd say we're setting up something there. But nope, they only have a B. Okay. Just out of curiosity, yeah. Actually, looking at it, the only one Sylvain wouldn't be close to is Annette. Or can't get an A rank with, who's a female in the Blue Lions. Interesting. Though I can see that. I mean, I know how it ended, so yeah, I can definitely see that. Alright. Remind me. Oh shoot, I can't see it. But yeah, Hilda with all three, Leonie, yeah, she could do them all, and where's, oh, she's in my house. Yeah, the same for Marianne, so, huh. Sylvain is an odd case. Alright, and let's end it with Balthus.
What's all this? I knew it! Would you look at that? It's gold!
Bro, somebody's baiting you.
Some poor sap just left it here for me to find. I'll be taking this then.
You think the whole world is your collection jar. Unbelievable.
Or maybe not.
Sorry about that. Look, I feel awful. Please don't twist up your face like you're suppressing a disappointed sigh.
You should probably put it back where you found it.
How about I use this gold to buy you something nice? A sweet treat, perhaps? Yeah?
No. What's the point then?
I don't eat contraband sweets. Are you trying to get me locked up again? Give back the money or don't. It's none of my business. Either way, keep me out of it.
As you wish, milady. Straight to the fun fund it goes. Things don't buy themselves, unfortunately.
The fun.
That might make for a fun night or two. But what about all the money you owe?
Yeah. Like, at least if you're gonna take it, you should spend it on that. Not that I'm advocating for that in the slightest.
If you're going to keep this, you should apply it to your debts before a bounty hunter gets a hold of you.
This gold wouldn't even make a dent. It's chump change. Better to drink it than waste it.
No.
In any case, when I'm dead, I'm dead. When that happens, none of this will matter anymore.
I suppose.
I'm not gonna worry about what I can't control. I've got better uses for this gold in the meantime.
I don't understand how you can be so reckless. It's as though you want to get killed. Meanwhile, if I lose control for even a moment, monsters will eat me for dinner.
I didn't even think about that.
Hearing you say that so casually feels like a bad omen. It's unsettling, that's for sure.
Although, hopefully, you know, it'd be like Happy should really learn Seraphim. Can she? I mean, she might be able to.
Sorry, is that too morbid for you? You just told me when I'm dead, I'm dead.
Like, Happy's more, her magic in general is more effective against monsters, which I guess is all she needs. She doesn't need Seraphim.
And it's true. For me, not for you.
And why is that?
Because all of this mess I'm drowning in is my own fault. Every bit of it. You can't say the same. I'm in trouble because I borrowed, drank, and fought too much. All my own choices. That means it's on me to take responsibility and accept the inevitable outcome.
Okay, where you going with this?
So, since it's in my control to keep the size at bay, I don't get to relax ever?
Not quite. I'm saying that it isn't your fault, so you shouldn't have to bear that burden alone.
Okay.
That's a nice sentiment. But people are hardly lining up to share this burden with me. Talk is cheap. Everyone knows it's all over the instant I sigh.
I have a habit of not saying the right thing to her. Not much I can do about... Hey! It's more gold! Your buddy's in my pocket, pal.
Wow! No shame in this man! Though I do understand, with the idea that what just happened, the DLC route, didn't happen in this timeline, so, you know, we wouldn't have seen the advantages of Happy sighing, nor would she have seen, you know, that there are people who would, not run, like the 3 leaders, for example, and... Well, Linhardt might. I don't know him that well, but I don't think Ash would, and Hilda's a wild card. She might not, depends on the mood. No, if she's fighting, I think she won't, but... Point is that, you know, this is a different group of people. There are people who would stand with her. She has support with Linhardt, so yeah, maybe he won't. Maybe he won't. Anyways.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey there, big guy! I'm fragile, you know.
The Ashen Wolf theme song? With Hilda of all people? Well, I mean, she was in the route.
Stand back, Hilda. I've got this.
Wait, is this a monster?
Whew! Thanks for the help, Balti. Are you okay?
Want this? It's nothing. Oh!
Was it a monster?
Ouch! You didn't have to do that, you know. I didn't ask you to get yourself beaten up.
No, which is interesting.
If I thought I might have to break a sweat, I'd have gotten out of there myself.
Again, was it a monster?
I know, but I can't help but worry when I see you in a tight spot.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Ulz told me to keep an eye on you and all. It's the least I can do.
Is that the only reason?
Huh. I didn't realize you were still in touch with my brother.
No, this was ages ago. Told me if anything happened to him, it was up to me to look after you.
What could possibly happen to Host? It's indestructible.
Well, until the final map, yeah.
True, but what would he think if I let you get hurt when I could have saved you? Not on my watch, pal.
You know, secretly, I'm hoping that he's a boss battle, and like maybe this route. But I feel like they're saving that for Judith. So, but like realistically, no, he's guarding Fulton's throat, so there's no reason for anybody else to run into him.
Good point. He'd kill you.
Okay, just say that so nonchalantly.
It's a real concern. I may be the renowned king of grappling, but I still wouldn't want to take on Holst.
He'd tear you to pieces. But if you did get killed trying to protect me, Holst would be crushed.
How can we talk about so much about a guy who's not even here? Like, I can just see him now, you know? He's tough, but he's got a heart of gold, you know? And he really cares for his sister.
Not as crushed as if something happened to me, but still, he'd be broken up about it.
Maybe so. But in that case, at least he wouldn't think I'd messed up. As much as I believe in Holst, he also believes in me. Because of that, I won't ever let him down. And on that note...
This is insulting at this point. Like, come on! I feel like I know the guy so well and I can't even see him.
Even if you think I'm in over my head, don't worry about it. I'd like for you to believe in me too.
I can't stop worrying about you on command. That's not how worrying works.
Fair. But I do what I do because I want to. If it lands me beneath the dirt sooner than later, well, save your tears for my funeral.
Balthus, you could stand to care about your life a little bit more.
I hate when people talk about death like it's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep your stupid heart beating, alright?
Interesting that she had, because Hilda's A rank was with Marianne. Actually, yeah. That's how their routes ended. Neither one of them got with their partners that I chose with them. They just decided to chill with each other. Not romantically, but you know, best friends. Alright. Which now I'm thinking about it. Does Hilda even have another A rank with another female? No. It was Marianne. Interesting. You wouldn't expect the two of them to be best friends based on personality types alone, but yeah. Especially considering, you know, Marianne is the type to be taken advantage of by Hilda, but... Alright, and unfortunately I can't do Felix's right now. I was kind of looking forward to that. So... Surprisingly, it's already been 42 minutes. I can't believe that. How's it already been 42 minutes? Alright, we'll end it here. So next time, we'll start the mission to rescue Flame. But until then, this has been Blade. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. And now it's time for the question of the day. And for this one, I'm going to ask you all, would you consider yourself to be a good cook? We talk about cooking so much, you know, I figured I might as well ask you guys, you know, about if you can cook. So with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.